Hey everyone, and welcome back to my next video. Let's jump into it. So today, I have some exciting news. The Fabric version of the Create mod just dropped. Yes, I know. People, including me, have been asking for this for over a year now, and it's finally live. So what does this mean for Create mod? Why should you care as someone that's maybe been playing in the Forge version for a year or so now? Why should you care that it's in the Fabric version? And maybe for those people with lower NPCs, why should you really care about this version? So, the Fabric version, in summary, allows you to get higher frames, depending on what you're doing. So, it gives you access to something called Sodium, which is kind of like Optifine, but for Fabric. Fabric is already super optimized, so then Sodium adds on top of that, and it makes it so you have a lot of frames, but you can also play mods, which is really awesome, because running a Forge version is kind of the older system that has a lot of mods open to it, but you can really cause servers and players to lag very quickly, as opposed to being in like a Fabric version. And I'm sure all of you Rocket World players will know exactly what I'm talking about that. Just to give you a little bit of a test, I'll leave my PC specs down below. I have a more higher end PC compared to like the average person that plays video games, but I want to give off basically my frames that I'm running. So you can see right now I'm running a solid 90, 98 frames, now 140 frames depending on where I look. You can see I look at machines, they start to drop down to 86 to 90, which is actually, believe it or not, a lot higher than any of the videos that I get to record in. Usually I'm bouncing between like 40 and 60, even though I have literally a 3080 and a pretty decent CPU and stuff like that. It struggles. And that's how it's always been kind of with Forge stuff, especially getting into servers where there's hundreds of machines. It gets really difficult to do basically anything inside of the Create mod. I think it's also worth noting, though, that I am recording. I have a bunch of different things and tabs opened all over my computer. So this is probably going to be a lot higher of a number if I wasn't doing all of this stuff. So this kind of gives it an option for everyone with the lower end PCs to have a chance at playing Create mod, which maybe might have been out of their reach for everything inside of Forge mod. So there hasn't been any like new items or anything added. There is a little thing that they put in the description on the CurseForge page that says that it's going to kind of stay updated, it sounds like, alongside of the Forge mod. This one is very much in beta, so I bet if you guys hop on here, you're going to run into bugs, maybe crashes, things along those lines, and just report them in the Discord. They have a whole section of like certain people you can ping, which is really cool. There are 2 items that I found. Don't know if it's a bug, but I figure it's worth noting. This is all speculation, everything I say past this. There's an incomplete cogwheel and an incomplete large cogwheel in here. These 2 new items, you can't craft or anything. I have a feeling that if this was added by accident, it was supposed to be in the 0.5 version that's coming soon, that maybe that this is a part of the precision mechanism recipe, because we have to 5 times add 5 cogwheels and 5 large cogwheels. Maybe now we're going to have a sequence assembly that completes in a cogwheel and then completes a large cogwheel, and then we add that together with an iron nugget, and that makes a precision mechanism, maybe. That's my theory if these are still going to be items in there. But again, this is speculation. Don't take my word for it. Probably your best bet is to go to the Create Discord to ask more about this, and I'll probably be doing exactly the same. Other than that, there is no new items that I was able to find, but everything is updated to the most recent version of what it was in the Create Forge version, which is really cool. Kind of wishing I started my survival series like now, because I could have run it all in the Fabric version, but overall, hey, we're here. But with that, I'm going to end the video here. Really nice, fast video. Go ahead and check out the Fabric version. I'll have everything listed down in the comments, or in the description, not the comments. But thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to drop a like. Go check out my Create Survival series. I bet you won't regret it. And I'll see you guys all in the next one.